Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris here with Cali Moto TV outside on Any Motor Power Sports, because they have, for now, it's definitely a customer's bike already, an MV Agusta Assen. And check this thing out. This has got to be one of the most beautiful blues I've ever seen on a bike, I should say. It's actually, with the sun, it's a little bit purple. There's little hints of purple. It's got these Rotobox rims, carbon fiber, and I think they look really good on this bike. It's something that MV Agusta has done with some other bikes. Like they put BST Rapid-Tex on the Siri Oro, and I think the Claudio, the newer Claudio, and just the little details that are in this Brutale. For one, it's number 32 of 300, so there's only 300 models made. It's around $47,000 if you're looking at one. But this blue is just immaculate. That's metallic flake. We'll try to see if we get the sun to reflect. And it's the Assen models to show that there's 35 victories at the TT Assen circuit, Assen TT circuit, whatever you want to call it, the Cathedral of Speed, the nickname for that particular circuit. And it's just another one of these special bikes that manufacturers like to do. This is all Alcantara and soft, although this seat is rather hard. The dash isn't anything, I don't want to say special, because it's pretty much what all Brutales look like. I have a review, go check that out. But a detail I want to point out while we're walking around here is this just machined billet bracket. It's just something that MV Agusta does well, is the little details, and this bracket, it just looks and fits the bill of a special bike. We'll look at the front here if I don't block it. What I like about this cowling, if you want to call it that, is they could have put something flat and just, you know, it's a wind deflector, don't do anything special with it, but they molded it. They got all these little winglets to, as if to say it's aerodynamic and going to work and help with downforce. It might, I don't know. But I think also MV does a fantastic job of winglet integration. They're not over the top, which, I mean, the bike is, but the actual winglets are pretty subdued. And some of the other bikes that you'll see, this intake, just all the lines flow beautifully. And they're just gorgeous machines, absolutely gorgeous machines. Something that's interesting, you see all these gloss carbon, and the engine covers, both of them have a satin carbon or matte carbon. All in suspension. Tells you who put this bad boy together. That's a pretty cool touch. But yeah, this is a walk around of the 2024 Brutale 1000 RR Assen 35. Yeah. Really beautiful bike. Again, MV Agusta's had some issues, or has some issues as the jet flies over. And, you know, reliability wise, okay. Parts wise, again, okay. And they've had some stuff with their dealership network as well. So it's one of those brands that it's like, God, you make these bikes, but what are you going to do when you get one? And what can you do with it afterwards if anything goes wrong? So if you're an MV Agusta fan, which I honestly am, it's a love-hate type thing. Like, if you get them, you know you're going to have a pain in the neck to try to keep it, you know, working the way you want, service and everything else. I mean, yes, there's people out there that can service them that aren't MV Agusta. Like, I have one that's not that far from here, if need be. I don't believe Onimoto really deals with MV like as a dealership, in the sense that they'll bring them in and sell them. More so they can come out and get one if you want. But yeah, it's one of those things, you want to have that headache. The specialty machines, like say you get a Lotus, there's not a huge dealership network for them, but you still love them because they're the ultimate driving machines. If you, oh shit, that's BMW, isn't it? Never mind, scratch that. BMW's gonna come after me. With everything that's going on with KTM and these guys jumping out, I really hope that they stay around, because when you can make a bike that's this gorgeous, you really hope they stay around. Even if all they do are specialty machines and they don't do long production runs of things, it's really not a big deal. Anyways, hope you all enjoy this video, this walk around. Please like, comment, subscribe. if you ever see one of these on the road, you're very lucky because there's not a ton of them. Obviously only 300, but there's one right there. And with that, see you on the next video.